Right, great. So let's just, I don't know, I'm feeling like the need for some sort of like, so like do a little bit of like clear your maybe the like air around your face or your head, like thoughts, fanning them out of the way. Take a gentle tour of your space, just having like fresh eyes, fresh body. The temperature in here right now feels like a little bit crisp, like morning crispness, but like not so crisp that my body feels cold. It's quite refreshing. Feeling a little refresh, reset. Beautiful. Take a few more seconds just to arrive in this space in this time. And then find a spot in your space that feels good to land for just a moment. You don't have to be looking at the screen. You don't have to be visible to me. Just make sure you can hear me and start to rub your fingertips together, rubbing your thumb across the tips of your fingers, just waking up sensation. If there's other movement that's still happening in your body, that is totally fine. Beautiful. And then lay or like open one palm and take the fingertips from the other palm and just graze your fingertips over this open hand. Kind of like a little tickling. Just gentle. Beautiful. Flip the palm over, touching the back of your hand, feeling maybe cool fingertips or warm fingertips, tracing each finger. And then switch so the other palm faces up. Fingertips exploring this terrain. Really like being in sensation here, feeling each fingertip. And when you're ready, flip the palm over, tracing the back of the hand, twirling, tracing. Beautiful, light touch. Excellent. And bring the palms together, bring a little bit more friction, start to rub them, build some heat. Notice the sound. We do this every class. I feel like I can really recognize the sound of my own hands rubbing together. Beautiful. Feel free to rub the backs of the hands or even the forearms, moving skin. And we'll continue this across all surfaces of the body, kind of like a lather. Maybe imagining that you have some sort of foamy soap. You could pick a color like, I really like the purple of like the iPod Nano from like, I don't know, 15 years ago. Picking a color that feels interesting to you to lather your body in. Man, that iPod Nano really takes me back. Getting all the good spots, armpits, back of the ears. Staying in your space, in your body, arriving. Eyebrows, forehead, nose, space between the mouth and the nose, under the chin, neck, chest, lathered. Beautiful. When you feel ready, we'll move into squeeze and squish. I'm going to take a slightly different pathway today from usual, but you can do what is best for you. Just bringing compression to both the muscles and the bones. And tracking the body, noticing if you're holding tension anywhere that is not benefiting you, inviting that to release so you can arrive more fully, dropping down. I'm playing with duration of these squishes and squeezes. I really love to like grab my trap and like take a deep breath in, hold, and then like release the grip on the exhale. I feel like I'm seeing a lot of things online about rebranding Valentine's Day as like a practice of radical self-love, and I want us to invite that into class today. What kind of squish and squeeze can we offer our body for love and pleasure? A lot of how we treat ourselves is how we teach others to treat us. Giving the belly some massage. Head and neck, temples, jaw. Beautiful. And when you're ready, tapping, patting, or knocking. Begin to deepen your breath on this round, feeling the rhythm. Don't be afraid to stay in one spot long enough to feel something change. Take 30 more seconds for this round. Feel free to play with changing up the touch that you're giving your body. Maybe some spots want more of a tap and other spots want more of a knock. Bryn, this would be a good time to knock on that hip, like as if you're kind of getting like a intense massage. Beautiful. Beginning to finish up this round. Maybe you want misty fingertips on the face and the head, the neck. And when you're ready, we move into our final round of sweeping, brushing, laying down ruffled feathers, petting, giving your full body the like, it's going to be okay pet. Remembering the side body, the back body. The body that got you here today. Take 30 more seconds to smooth and soothe. Give your body the touch that nurtures it. That might look different from what we're doing right now. That's fine. Excellent. Beginning to transition. Maybe you want a wiggle or a shake or something that brings you back clear into the present moment. For our first song, I'm just going to lead us through a brief improv score that is going to be like hands, elbows, shoulders, torso, like head, hips, knees, to because I hear us all kind of being in separate or different places, and I want us to just land in our bodies. So I'm going to do like an efficient integrate the whole body thing, and then we'll do shaking and bouncing and sloshing for our second song, and I'll give you some extra imagery today for that. And we'll unfold from there. As always, do what is best for you. It's not going to look like what other people are doing, probably. And also feel free to look at what other people are doing and try things on. Okay. Start anywhere in your space that feels good to you. I'm going to switch my sound setting, so we'll have a couple seconds for transition here. All right, great. So we're going to start with hands moving. And it's going to kind of be like we're putting our brain in our hands, in our fingertips. So hands are seeing the space, hands are in relationship with the space. Maybe they're like smelling things in the space. Your hands are taking you on a journey. Follow your hands. For our next song, we will slosh, bounce, shake. Exploring here, if it's a sway, if it's a jump, if it's a shake, stay on that one seed of curiosity and let it start to grow and blossom and shift. Staying present through transition. body knows. Invitation to explore spirals. Feeling big spirals and also feeling small, subtle spirals. Maybe the nose carves a spiral. Invite your body to feel that physicality that goes like, ugh. Excellent. Noticing how a spiral can feel like a hug inward or like a blossoming open outward. Spiraling the hips, spiraling the eyes. Beautiful. How many different spirals and how many different directions can you find? We'll gradually begin to bring our spiraling to a conclusion, bringing your movement to a whisper. Take a moment to take stock. Notice, how's your body doing? How does it feel? What feels good? What feels sticky? What needs to move? What can move? Where can it move? Okay, that's a great move. More space for more Finding what feels like pleasure. Yes. Inspiration. What feels like pleasure? Is it slow movement? Is it fast movement? Movement close into the body? Something far out? Staying with your body through transition. Get something to drink. Hydrate. Stay in your body. We're going to take a rinse before we move into some structured stretching. And the rinse format we're going to do is something that
a few of us tried last week, which is for the rinse, you do your own thing, but we stay aware of the group and we can borrow from the group. So if Bryn is doing something like this, maybe I would decide to pick that up as a nugget to try for my rinse, and maybe it would turn into something else, etc., etc. So we're doing our thing and we're seeing the group, and it feels really nice to see someone else see you and try on what you're doing. So just keep that in mind as a giver and a receiver, all while still tending to your needs. We are practicing being in relationship. Okay, let me give us a rinse song. One moment. Here we go. This is it. tense moment. That song kind of ends abruptly. Maybe a hold or a squeeze or a sway that becomes still or a wipe of the face. Beautiful. Excellent, excellent. Oh, body, body. That was so beautiful. That one time I was like, I love everyone here. All right, we're gonna make our way to standing with our feet wide. I'm gonna put my headphones back in. And as you're standing with your feet wide, feel your feet on the ground, like kind of plugging in. Not plugging in like a not mobile way, but plugging in a way where your feet are like, yes, earth, here I am. Beautiful. Take some figure eights with the hips here. Knees should be soft while you do this. Maybe thinking back to some imagery from a couple weeks ago where we had eyes on the front of our pelvis or eyes on our sits bones. Just taking those eyes for a figure eight journey. And then reverse your direction. Find your figure eight going the other way. Beautiful. Awesome. And eventually coming to stillness, we're gonna take a deep breath in. We're gonna reach up, look up, arms come out to the sides, making like a big butterfly wing stretch, and exhale, bend the knees, head curves toward the spine. Knees bend, inhale, reach up and out. Exhale, curve. Keep going, follow the timing of your own breath and bring back that accordion lungs imagery. Like your whole body is this accordion lung. Feeling the knees tracking over the toes. Go ahead and take 2 more. When you're ready, finding your arms at a long horizon line. First, we're going to shift and find diagonals, fingertip to fingertip, and other diagonal. Keeping the head reaching outward, long neck, airplane arms. Beautiful. Come back to the horizon when you've evened out. And then we're going to shear side to side, shifting the rib cage side to side, making more space where that bottom rib knits to the top of the iliac crest of your pelvis. Making room, making room, making room. Good. Find a side stretch when you're ready. Any variation is welcome here. Arms can be here, arms can be here, arms can be here. And shifting up and over to the other side. Appreciating the differences from one side to the other. Our body's asked to do different things with different sides. So it has adapted. And when you're ready, coming back up, slight bend in the knees if you want. Head drops forward, shoulders melt forward, working toward a forward fold. Picturing the rib cage begin to cascade forward like a waterfall. Shoulders can fall toward the ears. Eventually the pelvis tips up so those eyes on your sits bones see the sky. We'll hang out here for a little bit. Take any variations you want. Maybe shaking the head, no and yes, and I don't know. Maybe grabbing opposite arms, like elbows, shifting your weight. Take a few moments to just listen deeply to your body and offer it some new sensations. When you're ready, walking the hands over to one side, giving each leg some individual attention. Maybe while you're here, you give it some compression or massage, full body hug. And when you're ready, walking your hands over to the other leg. Maybe playing with shifting the weight more in one foot than the other. And walking your hands back to center. We'll take a few pliés here together, bending the knees. And stretching, straightening. Again, bend. And stretch. Last one, when we begin to straighten our legs, we're going to slowly roll up, spine. Take your time breathing. Head comes up when the knees finally get straight. Welcome back to vertical, if you are vertical. We're going to find a calf stretch. So you can send one foot behind you and one foot in front of you, but you can also find any variation here. If you're on the ground and you want to plant your foot against a flat surface like a wall or a couch, finding a calf stretch, just opening the back of the lower leg. Variation here, optional as always. You can bend the back knee a little bit. Both arms are going to float overhead, reaching up toward the sky. You're going to grab your wrist. So my right leg is back. I'm going to grab my right wrist and pull it over for a side stretch. So you're stretching toward the side of your front leg, the same side as your front leg. Just a little upper, lower, hello. Take one more breath wherever you are. And we'll meet in a long diagonal, lengthening that back leg again, reaching out the arms, reaching out the top of the head, feeling integration of upper and lower body. We'll shift our weight forward 4 times. Eyes focus on something to help you balance. Here we go. Up, 1, and back. Inhale, up, 2. Exhale, back. Inhale, up, 3. Exhale, back. Inhale, up, 4, 2, hold, exhale. Beautiful, hug the knee into the chest. Circle the ankle each way. Feeling length from that standing leg across the front of your hip. And carrying the foot behind you. Quad stretch, knees kiss. With control, release that leg back down. Take a little shimmy, shake, wiggle as we transition to the second side. Beautiful. Calf stretch. Feeling the top of the calf open, feeling the bottom of the calf open. Like a little yawn back there. Optional variation, bending the back knee just slightly. Fingertips float overhead, grabbing the other wrist this time. So this time I'm grabbing my left wrist and pulling it over toward my right side. My right leg is in front of me. And remembering not to crunch or collapse here, but I'm kind of reaching up and out. Like a tree branch, reaching up toward the sky. Take one more breath wherever you are, deep breath. And we'll meet in a long diagonal line. Back leg lengthens, arms arms reaching forward. Abdominals are engaged to protect your back. Top of the head reaching up and out. We'll shift our weight forward 4 times. Here we go. Inhale up, 1. Exhale back. Inhale 2. And back. Inhale 3. And back. Last time, inhale 4. Exhale, hold. I can feel this side getting stronger, that's cool. Hug the knee into the chest, hopefully you can too. Circle the ankle each way. Feel length on the standing leg all the way up out the crown of your head. Carry the foot behind you for a quad stretch. Still feeling that length across the front leg, the front of the leg, both legs. Knees kiss, reaching toward each other. And without slingshotting, release the leg back down. Take one more wiggle. Excellent. And we'll meet each other down on the ground. I'm gonna grab my mat. You can do whatever you want. We're gonna do our SI joint stabilization today. Esther, I don't know how this will feel on your tailbone, so do what makes sense for your body. Everyone should do what makes sense for their body. First, we'll land in constructive rest. So laying on your back, feet slightly wider than your mat, planted on the ground, or sorry, slightly wider than your hips, planted on the ground. Knees fall in together, supporting each other, so you're not doing any work to keep them up. Hands can go wherever feels good, maybe on your body, out to the sides, across your body, open your shoulder blades. That was nice. Take a deep breath in, let out a sigh. Take a moment to check in with your jaw and your eyebrows. Invite these spaces to melt and soften. Tilt the chin just a little bit toward the chest so the back of your neck has some more breathing room and length. Take a little moment for gratitude here before we finish out with some of our final exercises. Letting your body start to feel that reward cycle kicking in. Yum. If your eyes are closed, go ahead and blink them open. Knees will float away from each other. Feet can heel toe so they're a little bit more in line with your hips. All right. We're going to take the hands to the top of the right knee. We're going to push in, push our hands against our knee and push our knee against our hands 3 times for 5 seconds each. And then right away we'll hook the hands behind the knee and we'll pull away for 5 seconds 3 times. If anyone is confused, I'm kind of demoing here. Push and then the pull. If at some point something doesn't feel good, change what you're doing. All right, get ready to push. Ready, here we go. Push 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. Again, here we go. Push 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Last time, here we go. Push 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Hands come to the back of the knee, hooking behind. We'll pull away 3 times for 5 seconds each. Here we go. Pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Again, here we go. Pull 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me. Release last time. Here we go. Pull 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Hug the knee into the chest and plant the foot back on the ground. Second side. Left knee floats inward. Hands find the top of the knee. Ready? Here we go. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Again, here we go. Push. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Last time. Here we go. Push. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Hands hook behind the knee and get ready to pull. Ready. Here we go. Pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Again. Here we go. Pull. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Last time. Here we go. Pull. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Hug the knee into the chest. Drop the foot back down to the ground. And we'll just do one more round where we're pushing on one side and pulling on the other side at the same time. So you can do exactly what we just did with pushing on one, pulling on the other. Or instead of the pulling, you could bridge on that side. So that means pushing that foot into the ground to bring the hips up off the ground. That's engaging the back of the leg the same way that the pull engages the back of the leg. So if you bridge on one side, then you would push on the other knee with both hands. That's the route I'm going to take. I want you to take the route that's best for you. We'll do 3 times for 5 seconds each, one orientation, and then we'll flip it and do the same. All right, ready, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Again, here we go. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Again, here we go. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Good. Squeeze both knees into the chest and switch. Last round. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Again, here we go. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Last time. Here we go. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Hug the knees into the chest. Beautiful. Take a little rock back and forth, side to side with the knees and the head side to side, like you're saying no, no, no. Excellent. Release the left leg down long along the ground. Reach out of that left heel like a laser beam. Option for the right leg to reach up toward the sky for a hamstring stretch. Another option to circle the ankle each way. Bend and straighten the knee. Massage the back of the leg. And fold that right knee back in toward the chest. We're going to carry it across the body for a twist. Good. Opening the right arm out to the side, or maybe like a cactus arm. 90 degrees. Head turns away from the knee to complete the twist. Take a few deep breaths here. Make your next inhale super, super deep. And on your exhale, return your back to the ground. And we'll switch our legs so the left knee floats in and the right leg lengthens long down along the ground, stretching out through the heel. Option to lengthen the left leg up to the sky. Move the foot, move the knee, move the skin, move the muscle, move nothing, whatever works best for you. And fold the knee back in toward the chest, carry it side for a twist. Opening the left arm to the side or bending it like a cactus. Still keeping the arm like fully touching the ground as much as possible, but just another option. Face turns toward that arm. Make your next inhale super deep, and on your exhale, low back returns to the ground, kind of like imprinting on warm clay. Nice work. From here, we'll find our body in 3 different shapes, positions that help us transition to whatever is next from wherever we are now. So go ahead and start to find the first position that feels good to you, and be open to that position actually not feeling as good as you thought it would, and then changing it. Making any adjustments to make you feel better. Take a couple more deep breaths in this position before transitioning and finding your second comfy, cozy position. Feeling ease in your body and ease in your mind. Take a few more deep breaths where you are, and then begin to transition into a final position. Feel free to take an indirect route to get there. Feel where your body is in space in relation to the room that you're in, and also like where your body parts are so epic, but it kind of was. Give yourself a few deep breaths here. Remembering that accordion lung body feeling. And as you feel ready, returning to orient to the group for a checkout.